once it's been frozen. And what I do is I put it in a container. Make sure that you don't put the marker down on the side of the container, because when you put it in the microwave, those marker will come off on your container. So I kind of put it on the upside. Then I'm going to put it in the microwave. And hopefully your microwave has the frozen vegetable. And I just push that on and wait. And it comes on. And that's about, I think it's about 3 to 4 minutes. And you want to unthaw it because it's easier to work with. And you want it warm when you're eating it anyway. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to empty, I put this in the wrong container. Normally I put it in the container I'm going to make it in. So I'm going to go ahead and empty this out right in this container. And it's pretty hot. And you see all those juices in there? That's from not peeling it. And I have a couple of red and some green in there. Okay, so now we'll go over to the... Okay, I'm here at the table. You do it at any counter or whatever, but I like to do it at my kitchen table. So I'm going to put this aside and let it cool down for a few minutes because it's hot from being in the microwave. And these are the seasonings I'm going to put in it. I like to put parsley and onion flakes. And the reason why I like onion flakes better than real diced onion is because it gives it that little bit of crunch in there, and yet you got your onion flavor. So, and it doesn't go soggy like regular onion does. And this is wild oregano. We got this up in the mountains, and now we grow it in our yard. And it's got purple and pretty colors in it. And it's this particular oregano is stronger than you can get in the store. But any oregano will do, but I prefer this wild one. And then, of course, black pepper. I like a little bit thicker grain, but you can get a finer one, it doesn't matter. And of course, the secret to all success in Mexican cooking is Lawry's garlic salt. This is the best. It makes everything taste so much better. I wouldn't use any other brand, any other kind. This is the best. You can use the garlic powder if you know, on salt restriction, but still, Lawry's is still the best. Okay. A couple of paper plates, but you can use the table, a cutting board, or whatever. And what I do is I grab each chili and I take off the back end and peel it open, reach in there and grab it, and then you can just peel it down. It just comes right off. And it comes right off because we steamed it to come right off. So you've got beautiful chili seed. Now these seeds in here are beautiful, but sometimes you can get black seeds and you don't really want to keep the black seeds because they don't look so pretty. So it doesn't really affect the flavor, it's just the looks. So I'm going to go ahead and finish peeling each one of these. Okay, now I'm down to my last two. And continuing to peel the top, pull them down. And you really want to get all that peeling off of there because it doesn't look good floating around. But you can eat the peeling. If you wanted to, you can just take off the back end and just eat it just like this, right in a sandwich or however you like. But for this particular salsa, which I'm making, it's called chili con mano, I like to take all the peeling off. I was told, I don't know how true it is, but this extra here, instead of just throwing it away, you can actually put it in your garden area where you grow your chilies, and it's great vitamin, you know, just till it back into the ground. But I personally throw it away. So, okay, now, see, and then I have juice. That's juice left over from the chili from freezing them and unthawing it. So I'm going to go ahead and take my chili now and put it here. Get a little bit of juice. All that juice is gold. Okay. And I get a knife. Everybody likes the bigger knives, but I personally like smaller knives. So I'm just go ahead and make sure I cut it up pretty much as small as you can. The smaller the better, because otherwise you get stringy chili and it looks not so good. This is a way prettier way to do it. Make sure it's pretty small as you can get it. And then you just keep going like this until you get it all chopped down. And I keep mine all together. But you know, sometimes you can just, you know, just do one if you want. You don't have to do the whole stack. Whatever easier for you. But I like to get things done fast, so I put it all together. Okay. Okay, now I'm down to the last little part. Still trying to get it diced up. Like I said, the smaller, the better. And this, the way I'm doing it now, this can be used to make the green chili or salsas. Or what I'm making here, though, it's called chili con mano, and you pretty much just use this as a salsa topping that you put like on your hamburger. Or see, and this was from just 10 chilies that was in a bag that I froze. Okay, so now I'm going to take it all and I'm going to pour it into a container that I'm going to keep it in. I'm done with this part, so I'm going to put it to the side. And now, okay, see, now I got it in here. And what you do at this point, if you can handle it, and you know, you put your hand in there and you start, you know, pressing it together to get those juices moving. But some people can handle it, so they need to wear gloves. I personally don't wear gloves to do this. Also, you can do it like this with a potato smasher. Just get in there and keep smashing that up, just like this. And then you want to add a little bit of water so you can see how much, maybe about a quarter cup. And just keep smashing that in there. But this is, when they say chili con mano, what it really means is that you're doing it by the hand. So I'm going to show you by the hand. You just get in there and grab it and squeeze that chili, because you're getting that juice squeezed out of there. And that juice mixes with the water that I put in, so you really can't even see it's water. It looks like a chili juice. And you just keep doing that. Oh, maybe 5, 6 times, maybe 10 times, just to make sure you squeeze that juice out of there. And then add maybe a little bit more water. And the reason why I add water is because it makes it go a little bit further on your table. It lasts a little bit longer. Because I'll tell you what, once you start making this, it goes really fast. People tend to put it on everything. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and clean my hand off. Okay. And I'm going to add a little bit of oil. And I mean very little, maybe a 1/3 cup or even less than that. It's very little. And this is just vegetable oil. Just a little bit. That helps it to spread around on whatever you put it on. It also helps to keep that chili a little bit on the cooler side, because sometimes these chilies can be really hot. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my seasonings. A lot of people measure everything out. I'm not really a measurer, but I like to say like this. Okay, let me take my spoon out of the way. I just sprinkle enough to cover the top of parsley. Kind of, you don't need a whole lot. So maybe that's about a 1/4 teaspoon. We'll put some onion flakes. Not too much, just a little bit. Some oregano. This one I didn't grind up a lot, so I'm going to have to grind it with my fingers a little bit. I like to put 2 pinches of oregano, because that really gives it a great flavor. And a little bit of pepper across the top. And the best flavoring of all is Lori's garlic salt. And I sprinkle that across the top. And you don't need a whole lot of that either. Okay. And that's what it looks like. Then you get your spoon and you just mix that all in like this. And this is called chili con mano. And you can put this on top of hamburgers, potatoes, pizza, spaghetti, whatever you want. I like to use a spoon with the holes in it, because that way when I serve my chili, my liquid kind of falls out and I get just the chili part. And that's all there is to that. Keep it out only for 1 hour. Don't let it sit out longer, especially if it's a hot day. Don't let it sit out very long. Put your lid on it and put it in the refrigerator, and it'll be good for about 5 days, if it lasts that long. And that's how you make chili con mano.